Hi everybody, this is Joni. I'm coming back tonight to do a beauty product review. I know that last month I had showed you some products that I had gotten with a gift card that my husband gave me at Christmas for Ulta. And I love that store, and I found a lot of products that I really was looking forward to using. But some of them I really loved, and some of them were, better than others. But the one that I really loved was this is Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. And I love the packaging. Look how pretty that is. And you can see I've used up to here already. Um, this lasts all day long, and it has really good coverage. I love, love, love this. But now that I've been using it for um, uh, maybe 3 weeks, I'm noticing my skin is starting to dry out. It does go on very dry, and it spreads out fine. It gives you full coverage. You don't need to use a lot at once to get the coverage, but I was afraid it was going to be drying, and it is starting to dry out to the point like where my skin is flaking, like over here. So I'm going to stick with it, but I'm going to try to be really good about moisturizing, um, with like a really deep moisturizing product at night. Maybe take the makeup off when I get home from work and apply a lot of moisturizer, because I really love that foundation. I have not ever used a foundation that had the great coverage that that does and that lasts that long. So I'm not giving up on it yet. And I won't say I don't like it, because I do, but it is drying my skin out. Um, the other thing that I bought that day from Ulta was this Japanese primer, and I like this too. And I've used it before, and it comes in two different kinds, two different formulas. And I'm wondering if the last time I bought a different formula, I'm not sure. Um, because it's not giving me a lot of moisturizing underneath my makeup. My skin feels so soft when I put it on, but I'm really dry, really everywhere. So, I don't know. I'm not as happy with it as I was when I used it in the past. I did order this, what is it called? All matte red and black, it's called. This is a primer. This is just a sample size, but I'd order that from the Wish app, and what I loved about it was you really felt like your skin could breathe underneath your makeup with it on. It wasn't so heavy, because when I have too many layers of product on my face, I get hot, I start to sweat, and then the makeup comes off. So I can't put moisturizer and then primer and then foundation. Like, too many layers of stuff just makes me too hot, and I feel like my pores can't breathe. So, I want to say I almost like this cheap Wish app stuff better. But another thing I got was Master Fix It. It's called Master Fix by Face Studio. And what it is, it's a setting perfecting loose powder. And I bought it really just for underneath my eyes to set the concealer that I put under my eyes, because my problem is that, well, I have hooded lids, and by noon I look like a raccoon, like all my eyeliner has just run. and I look like a raccoon, and I'm constantly having to go back and wipe it off, and then before you know it, I have no eyeliner on, or I have to redo it. But this took care of it. I just put this, I use this, my little beauty blender, the small one, and I wet it to put on my concealer, or yeah, concealer, and then I go back with the powder and I just do this whole area, and that took care of that problem. So I'm delighted with it. People buy expensive products like this, but the YouTube video was Marlene 50 and Fabulous or something like that. I can't remember her name. She had suggested that, and it really works for me. Um, I bought these from Ulta, and I love them for around the eye area because I have this other one that I got from the Wish app. First of all, this one is really like, it's not, it's very dense. I think it's too dense. I almost feel like it's wiping my makeup off when I use it and use it wet. But this one is so nice and soft. It's perfect. I think I got 4 of them for a couple of dollars at Ulta. Now, the is it concealer? What is it called? Yeah, concealer. I was just out of concealer one day, and on lunch I was in, I think it was Target, and I don't usually shop for makeup in Target, but I just wanted to pick something up quick, and I picked up this, the NYX, and it's called NYX Gotcha Covered um, Total Coverage, and I love it. I don't think I would buy another one. And it was like $5 or something. And I've used high-end products like MAC, and trying to think of some of the other ones that I've used. I can't think. But I love this. It moisturizes underneath there, and you put that powder on that I was just telling you about afterwards, little setting spray, and everything is set for the day, and it stays. So I would definitely recommend this. Um, Now, that day that I went there, I bought the Lorac palette of makeup, and I really like it. It's very pigmented, and the colors are fabulous. I really do like the colors, every one of them. I've tried, the black to darken up some of the other ones, and it's, is it called black? Yeah, it is. It's called black. I've tried the slate. My favorites are the espresso and the deep purple, but I like every one of the colors, light and dark. But this was a lot of money. It was, I want to say, $45. Um, that same Marlene YouTuber that I was listening to raved about this Revolution makeup. And so I thought, oh, what the heck? Now, this is called Salvation Palette Professional Eyeshadows. And I use this, let me tell you, I use this a lot. And I think this was like $10. I love every shade. Um, these ones here are all matte. And all, well, this one is not like a frosted one, but pretty much all the rest are. And I use this a lot of days, at least half the days of the week. I go back and forth between this, the Lorac palette, and the Urban Decay Pro 3. Those are the 3 palettes that I use, and I would put this up against any of the other 2 high-end ones any day. It stays in place. I have no problem with it, and I love the colors. So, if you want to get a good product and save yourself a little money, definitely I would recommend this. I bought this. This is made by Color Mates. I bought it at the Dollar Tree because there were a couple of shades in it that I liked, but I'm not crazy about it. It doesn't stay in place. It's not that pigmented. It seemed like it was, but I'm not that crazy about it. But it was only $1, so I'm really not going to complain. I do, however, buy brushes from the Dollar Tree, and my favorite of them is this one for, I use this one for just above my lid, and it's a tight, there's a lot of bristles there, very soft, but I use it for blending and it works really well. I use, I don't even know if I'm using the right brushes for the right things, but I use this one to put, um, the light shade all over my eye, so like I have a clean palette to work on. Um, this this is called a contour brush. I use this. First, I use a cream. It's like a cream, a stick contour that I got from the Wish app, and it's made by. It's called Bling. But I put this right under here, and then I blend it out with this part of my beauty blender, and then I have a highlighter one made by Bling, that's kind of shimmery that I put up here. And then when I'm all done with that, I go back on with the this. And this is from the Dollar Tree, and I really like it. I think, I don't know if I showed you the one I just bought. I'm looking for it. I just bought another one that I like. In a different shade. Here it is, by LA Colors. I just bought this one. It's a little lighter color, and it's called Peach Rose. And I really like it. I don't know, it's really cheap, but I really like it. And I can't say it stays all day, but it stays most of the day. Anything else that I got? Oh yeah, I got this Color Mates lipstick. Now, I don't care how long a lipstick stays on. I like to just keep reapplying. But these Color Mate lipsticks, they come, I'll show you the new one that I bought. They come with a matching lip liner, and I love that about it. This shade is called Dark Pink Frost. So it's a frosted one. And I really am not crazy about pencils that you have to sharpen. I really can't stand them. I would much rather have one that pushes, you twist and it advances. But I like that you get the matching lip liner with it. And we'll go back to my old faithful, the eyeliner that I just love. It's in black, and you don't have to sharpen it. And I love that one. I will always sing the praises of this. And the only thing that I bought that I do not like for sure, and I will not repurchase, is Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. It was a sample that came with my my Lorac eyeshadow, and I don't like it. You need to use a lot for it to work, and it's really drying. And I actually would prefer the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. So this one I would not recommend, at least not for someone in my age group who has dry skin, maybe for someone younger. And that's it. That's all I have for you tonight. Thanks for watching. If you like my channel, please subscribe. If you are a subscriber already, thanks for coming back. And please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.